Hi.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Ça va?
Hey, Channing, you need some socks?
How small is the world?
I'm interviewing him, and I said, who was your favorite NBA player that you interviewed? He said, Channing Frye. I said, Key? Who?
You don't even know French. Don't talk about no key.
She actually speaks French really well.
Did you hear him?
I can make people laugh and put a smile on the face. And a few years ago, I was watching you, and I wasn't even on social media, and now I'm here. And you're actually really cool, and that's amazing to see. Like, was it?
You weren't on social media just a few years ago, and now photos on the streets of Paris.
I'm a shy guy.
$2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. A look at the 76ers starting group. Maxey out there with Lowry. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's Harris. And it's Reed in at the center, walking down the middle. And for Toronto, they've got Gary Trent. Also Emmanuel quickly out there. Kelly Olynyk is out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Abaji in at the 4 spot. Believe it or not, the regular season is almost over, Greg. For teams that are out of the playoff picture, what's important now?
Well, I think, Kevin, first you need to self-evaluate. Check out your roster. Who do you keep? Who do you let go? And then once you figure that out, you start thinking about which guys to bring in.
And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intention.
And the basket by Lowry.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Abaji. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Here's Philadelphia. Pass to Oubre. Now Reed. Olynyk is covering. Maxey against Trent. Passes it to Harris. Shot clock at 6. From the line, it's good.
A real comfort zone for Harris. I mean, he's looking to score often from this area.
Barrett the pass to Abaji. The 15-footer. Barrett, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And that one's good, Maxey.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And Olynyk kicks to quickly. Rebound by the 76ers. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Trent can't hit.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Oubre, good.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And, Greg, while the Sixers have been a fact, time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for Tobias Harris. Here's Barrett. The pass to quickly. Back to Barrett. Pass to Trent. Shot clock at 5. And again, no good by Toronto.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Inside. And the dunk by Reed.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now, here's Quickly. To stop the drought, the shot, no good. Good work defensively by Lowry. Harris kicks to Lowry.
NBA season 112024 Game 7-5. Games and highlights will be coming up next on Goats International Sports Showdown 2024.
Here's Barrett. Shoots over Oubre. Nails the baby hook. Barrett's got his second bucket of the night.
Man, sometimes it feels like Barrett wants it more than anyone else on the floor.
Here's Lowry. The teardrop falls in.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Harris. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. Can't hit from 12. Raptors shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Barrett finds Quickly. Pass to Abaji. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Knocked away. Here's Barrett. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And you like the toughness there. Barrett being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense.
Maxey into the lane. Foul on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Free throw good, Maxey.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey, so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
And it's quickly missing. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 17-4 run right now. Lowry passes to Harris. He kicks to Oubre. Lowry looking around. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And it's Quickly in the corner. Oh, good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage.
The NBA
that turned
season
into
112024 Game 7-5 matchup is now live streaming on Goats International Sports Showdown 2024.
Olynyk against Harris. In terms of the ideal stretch 4, Tobias Harris fits the mold.
Yeah, he does so much so well on the court. He's an excellent three-point shooter, helps space the floor. But as a defensive end, he's versatile, he's tough, battles on the glass as well. And I just love his overall game.
That free throw, no good. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games
Game
with mistakes.
7-5
They force you to
Philadelphia
find other
76ers
ways to beat them.
4-0-3-4
Catching up on the
Toronto
changes
Raptors
for Philadelphia.
2-3-5-0.
Mohamed Bamba comes in for Reed. And it's Payne in for Kyle Lowry.
Tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome at adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that three-point shot.
And that one drops for him.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Payne. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Toronto calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Some changes for Toronto. Wara checked in, and it's McDaniels in for Barrett. Philadelphia also making some changes. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Harris. And it's Buddy Hield in for Oubre. Jake with it. He's covered by Maxey. Passes it to Nwora. It's blocked.
A capable defensive player. That wingspan of Batum, really an asset in blocking shots.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 10-point game. Back to Batum. Payne gets a wide open look. And the three ball is good. Payne's got 5 points so far.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. Kicks to Bamba. Outside, Maxey. The pass to Payne. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Hield, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Dick. On the wing, Brown. No good from the wing. The 76ers leading by 13. Batum attacking.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Here's Nwora, defended by Batum, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Oh, gee, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the 76ers making a change here. Martin's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The 76ers leading by 13. And here's Payne. He's got 5. And there's Martin. That's good on the assist from Payne.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Payne, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Shooting for hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Round the pass to Nwora. No good that time. Great D that time from Batum.
2 minutes left in the first.
Martin kicks to Batum. 1:52 left to play in the first. Hield from outside. It's good from long range. Hield's got his second basket of the night.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
But we come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Payne. He's got 7. Hield finds Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Raptors trail by 15. Brown deciding where to go with it. Mora, the pass to Porter. Aston Mora. Shoots over Batum. Mora can't get it to go.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jump.
Now here's McDaniel. Nicholas Batum unable to get his shot to go. Now Dick. Takes a 3. That shot missing. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And the Raptors with the ball, down by 15. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Lowry. Reed out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Oubre, and it's Hield in at the shooting guard. Now here's Lowry. 23 points for him the last game against Cleveland.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line. Really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
Toronto with the ball after the Sixers pick up 2. And it's quickly missing.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Oubre, no one around him. Reed misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. And that one misses. Greg, one thing you know, you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume 3-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, well, he can get on a burner.
The 76ers making a switch here. Maxi's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Here's Barrett. Drops in the layup for two. Barrett's got 8.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
Here's Harris. Tries again. It's hauled in by Trent. Raptors trail by 12. Now, here's quickly. Abaji. They grab their own miss. He can't hit that time. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Here's Harris, and it's denied. Quickly against Reed. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
You know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
Shooting 2.
A free throw drops for Quickly. And Quickly drops them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Harris misses.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Quickly the pass to Barrett. It's deflected. Down low. Here's Maxey. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
Assisted by...
That's 7 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Pass to Abaji. Pass to Quickly. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Thursday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat.
And that game against Memphis, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
From downtown, Maxey, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the 76ers. Rebound by the Raptors. Olynyk's got his 7th rebound here tonight. For 3, Barrett. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Lowry kicks to Oubre. To the paint. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Oubre's got his 2nd basket of the night. Now the pass to Olynyk. Quickly against Lowry. And it's Quickly missing.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Trent. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against New York.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Harris, no good.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Abaji. Reed covering. Maxey against Trent. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Lowry's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Maxey. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And the 76ers making a change here. Bamba is checked in for Paul Reed. Batum comes in for Harris. Martin, he's checked in for Oubre. And it's Payne in for Kyle Lowry. Free throw good, Maxey.
And hard not to love a young guy like Tyrese Maxey, who has such a great attitude.
Boy, I love the way he plays, Greg. He's effervescent in his approach. Plays with great speed and pace and fearlessness. He's got a readiness to him and a workmanlike approach that bodes well for him the rest of his career. I think he's a potential all-star, and he delivers in just about any situation he's put in.
And they're able to recover.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Martin kicks to Maxey. His first shot coming late. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Dick. He's covered by Maxey. No good with the layup. Kane with it. 7 points in the game. Here's Martin. Some solid defense from Brown.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now here's Payne after R.J. Barrett's miss. This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month. Number 1, the Raptors.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition game. No doubt about it. They are playing at a great pace.
That's good from Payne. And Toronto making a change here. Wara checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Maxey. Payne hits them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now here's Brown. Takes the 13-footer, and Bamba pulls it down.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And the Raptors with the ball. Nicholas Batum unable to get his shot to go. Here's Martin. Who's back up. And it's good on the layup. Martin's got his second basket.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Here's Norrell. 5 points in the game. And the rebound goes to Martin. Pass to Hield. To the inside. And Batum with the basket on the assist by Hield. Batum's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's McDaniels. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5. 1:21 left to play here in the half. Payne passes to Bamba. Back to Payne. Porter with a block. covered by Heel. Dick can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 15. And Batum kicks to Payne. Martin dishes to Payne. Over Brown. No good. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 15 feet away, and it's blocked by Brown. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Seven seconds left to play here in the second quarter. With 1 on the clock, again, Toronto.
Oh, great move there. That spin just dusted the defense.
And we finished one half of basketball. 76ers lead by 11. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kyle Lowry. Kyle came out strong to take advantage in the first half. Were you pleased with the effort?
Yeah, we got to keep it up. Our defensive intensity has to stay high.
That has led to some great play at the other end. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Right out of the gate, it was Philly setting the tone. Near flawless execution from both the defensive and offensive areas of their game triggered a 12-2 run to start things off. And they were rolling in that first quarter, up by 15 at the end of it. They survived various ups and downs in the second quarter, never really giving too much away, though, and were able to roll into halftime up by 11. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Sixers?
They've really established themselves to the glass. Being dominant there has been extra possessions, which they've cashed in. Now they just got to, bring the same energy to the second half.
Looking at Toronto, Shaq, your thoughts?
A combination of poor shooting and poor shot selection. That's what my take was. They need to be more patient on the offense all the way through and let everyone touch the ball. Otherwise, they're playing into the other team.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Brown out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Gary Trent, and it's Barrett at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Back to Harris. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Olynyk, and the dunk by Reed.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here's Brown. He's got 8. Quickly finds Brown. Here's Trent. An easy 2 points on the layup. Trent's got 6.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Barrett against Oubre. Maxey. Here's Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
But, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now, here's Trent. He has 6. Maxey grabs the miss. Maxey's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Oubre can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 17. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey's 6 a.m. workouts give him an edge. His motto, I prepare in front of nobody to perform in front of thousands. He says he's done 3 workouts before someone else even opens their eyes to prepare to work out. He said, I feel like that creates a psychological advantage when I step on the court. I have no reason to fear anybody. Kevin?
No reason at all. Hey, thanks, D.A. Now, here's Olynyk. Kelly Oubre unable to get his last shot to go. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Trent. Sinks the 15-footer. Trent's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Very pretty alley-oop layup. And the 76ers lead by 19.
Oh my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. And he uses the glass on the layup. Maxey's got 16 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And the Raptors call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Making a change here. Abaji's checked in.
And they're in the top half of the league in free throw shooting. Something they definitely like to improve upon, but right now they're getting by.
And you can't say enough about their transition offense. The pace at which they play the game, teams just can't keep up with them. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. You know, Greg, for the Olympics, basketball is a shared family passion.
Yeah, I mean, Kelly's father was a coach, but his mom was actually the first woman to be an NBA scorekeeper. So he was raised around the game.
First free throw is good. And so Olynyk nails both of them. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat line. That's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Here's quickly, following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. And here are the top free throw shooting teams this month. You don't want to put these guys in the line too often. Fourth, the 76ers.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Now, here's Maxey. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Barrett against Oubre. Barrett the pass to Abaji. Over Harris. And the Raptors miss again.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
So it's Toronto now. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Here's Barrett. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Barrett's got 13.
Incredible night for Barrett. He scores in a multitude of ways, and he brings the effort on every possession. Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Now, here's Trent. He's got 8 over Maxey. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Reed's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. The offensive rebound. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Lowry kicks to Reed. Harris dishes to Oubre. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Oh, boy. Looks like he was injured there.
And, boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Porter's checked in for Olynyk. McDaniels comes in for Quickly. And Dick subbed in for Trent.
Canada's best dance team is coming your way, fans. Here they are, your North Side Crew.
The 76ers with a completely new group now. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. You take a look at the 76ers. They're holding the edge for the last playoff slot. I am sure they'd feel better if they could jump up a couple rankings. And, of course, the Raptors, down 4 spots from them.
And for the Raptors, this has been a season I'm sure they'd like to forget. And luckily, they'll be able to do that soon enough.
You know, maybe they'd like to forget it, but there are lessons to take from it as well. I mean, the mistakes they've made this year can't be repeated if they want to get a taste of the postseason anytime soon.
Now here's Payne. He's got 9. Here's Hield. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clark, when we talk about the best three-point shooters in the league, Buddy Hield is in that conversation.
Most definitely. I mean, only Steph has more seasons with 250 or more threes made. That says a lot right there. Buddy is a floor spacer. You can never help or double off of him, which is a big asset in today's game.
And he knocks down the first one.
Everybody knows about how Buddy Hield is an incredible three-point threat. But what I love, here's a guy with a bunch of years playing 80 or more games. Love that durability. He's ready to go whenever they call his name.
Both free throws good from Hield. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Jake with it, and it's Martin picking him up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
The free throw drops from McDaniels.
And now with positionless basketball, Jalen McDaniels is a great example of it.
Yeah, he's one of many. He's a solid shooter. I love his length and quickness to be versatile defensively. What I like is he'll take charges as well and get on the floor for loose balls. That's always impressive for any player, but especially a guy as long and tall as Jalen.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Three-pointer. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And, well, like a lot of young players, Barrett's working hard to become proficient from range.
Now here's Payne. Barrett covering. Another miss by Philadelphia. Raptors trail by 20. And the layup's good off the glass. Barrett's got 18 points.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
Bamba passes to Hield. Driving the lane. Outside for Martin. Connects from three-point range.
Martin Jr.
He's got 7.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Barrett with the ball. Working on Payne. Barrett, no good. The 76ers leading by 21. Pass to Bamba. Back to Payne. Rebound by the Raptors.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
It's Barrett on the wing. Here's Nora, covered by Martin. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Payne looking around. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Dick.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Allman here now for an injury report. For an update on Emmanuel Quickley's injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Raptors was able to give me an update. Now he told me that it's a knee sprain and it's definitely painful, but it's fortunate it wasn't worse. If he were to miss time right now, it would really hurt this team, especially during the latter stages of the season.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
No good on the free throw. Brown is checked in for R.J. Barrett. One is no good. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Brown the pass to Nora. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Now here's Hield. Not a lot of room. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Jalen McDaniels picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now here's Hield. 7 points in the game. Porter with a block. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Porter. Olenek is checked in for the Raptors.
Raptors. Kerry Olenek.
43 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Hield kicks to Batum. Nailed from three-point land. Batum's got 7 points.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
He feeds it to Hield, and then Hield with the dunk.
And when you leave a man open, Batum finds it. Great feel for the game.
And so it's Philadelphia controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be right back after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Harris is out there with Oubre. Then there's Buddy Hield. Then it's Reed. And it's Maxey in at the 1 spot.
And, guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second-chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you've somehow failed. And that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
And he's good on the second. Philadelphia leading by 21. Maxey passes to Oubre. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now, here's Maxey. Here's Hield. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Hield so good at finding ways to get it in the hoop, regardless of who's defending.
And with this new CBA, Greg, for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
Both free throws good from Hield. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Trent. Good D by Hield.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's Brown. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paul Reed. That's his 5th foul. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Passes to Temple. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. 5 to shoot. Wilson with the block, and he gets it back. They get the rebound. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
From down in the low post, it goes.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Kicks it to Simmons. Wilson with the block. Right side Maxey. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Olynyk. The shot that time not on target. The 76ers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. 2 points. That one goes.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And the Raptors making a change here. Wara checked in.
Jordan Noir.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now, here's Olynyk. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you and I have talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. It would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15-20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not too distant future.
Now here is Harris. And there's the drive. And slam dunk by Harris.
Big man coming through. I have to enjoy watching Harris attack the rack with that kind of ferocity.
Temple finds Olynyk. Here's Temple. He's covered by Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Simmons. And nothing is falling for him right now.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Simmons. Wilson with the block.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Here's Smith. Rebound by the Raptors. Wara's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here we are looking around the NBA. Greg, it feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing.
Harris, no good. Toronto's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Simmons. And again, no good by Toronto.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
2 open that time, made it look too easy.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Here's Abaji. Mora, that's good.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And here's Smith. Here's Harris. Abaji pulls it in. Abaji's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's the pass to Simmons. Here's Nwora. It's no good. He is 4 for 10 in the game. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
Now, here's Maxey. Defense is right there. Payne passes to Martin. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Raptors shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Here's Nwora. Defended by Batum.
Philadelphia foul. Nicolas Batum. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2, Jordan Nwora.
And the first one drops. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, too out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in. But I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind.
Here's Brown. 76ers getting the bucket. Kept alive. Pass to Nwora. And here is McDaniel. Shot clock at 5. There's Brown with the 3. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Batum. Back to Maxey. To the paint. And Nicholas Batum, the bucket on the assist by Maxey.
Assist from
Maxey's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Toronto's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Passes it to McDaniels. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Philadelphia shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Payne's shot is good.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Dick with it. He's covered by Maxey. Dick can't get it to go.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
for the 76ers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
Well, they're going to finish, like you said, 4-0 against them, and you're right, very impressive.
At the line for Toronto, Jonte Porter.
2.
The first one falls. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the 76ers. second free throw, no good.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Here's Maxey. Toronto grabs the miss.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't feel at home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kyle. Looked like the defense really got it done for you tonight.
You know, we focused in a lot on defense in the film session we did before the game, so we had to re-emphasize the things that we worked on in the last couple of days of practice.
That's been your identity as a team for a while. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.